Hello, my fellow patriots. This is Alex with Disabled Vets Perspective. Welcome to all you folks that have jumped over here real quick. This was sort of an unscheduled live show. It's I'm trying to see if I can get a little light on me here because I don't want to be talking like the shadow. Um, I have an idea that I've actually been working with a couple of my Patriot brothers on, and I wanted to bring it forward because I believe that we need to start thinking like we are in a battle for our existence, and we need to realize that if we don't fight for it, we're going to be eliminated without any effort. Um, One of the problems that we have in this society is we've got millions of patriots, but they don't mobilize. Nobody jumps when it's time to jump. Everybody just says, "Yeah, well, I think those guys will take care of it for us," or they'll get it done. We can just watch and see how they get it done. Let me zip over here and just say some individual hellos. I got a lot of new people on my channel, and I'm so grateful for all of you. I'm blessed. I really am. You guys know it's not about me. I don't do this for myself. I do this for you guys. Uh, DM, the power mod, you rock. Colleen, welcome. The memo, we got the memo. Cool. Jason Thornton, Pete Patriot, good to see you guys. Jeff, Florida Jim's in the house. Everything's good now. Sandra and McGibbon. Hey, Bobby. Um, Prophet is here. Let's see what looks like that's Colleen. I think I got Colleen, but yeah. All right. So I'm waving my hand at all of you folks. Um, I I want to be personal with you folks. I don't want to just be a talking head on here. I want you to realize that I'm talking to you. And Kelly Kibo, welcome. Uh, so anyway, what I've got in mind, um, Michael Adair, good to see you. Welcome to all the new folks. I have a concept that I'm working on with Stony Stone and some other patriots, and we're going to call this thing the Patriot Swarm. And the idea behind it is, for example, I just got a shout out from Brother Dave over there and Stony Stone, and between the two of them, they rocketed me over 1,000. And the interesting thing is, I hit 1,450, and YouTube froze it up because they caught on, and I've still been getting a new subscriber about every 10 seconds, according to my phone, but my subscriber count has not increased in probably about 8 hours now. So we are in a battle, and people, you got to realize that we're in a fight. We're in a fight for our existence. The Patriots are trying to be eliminated, and the games that are played with subscriber counts is part of that game, part of that elimination. Some of us folks are, struggling to get above 300 and 400 subscribers, and that's not an accident. They want to keep the thumb on you, because if they can keep you down, they can make it even harder for you to get where you need to be, or to make you function inside the network. Yeah, DM is posting some channels to be promoted. We want to get everybody above a grand, and the reality is we need to get everybody up as close to 1,500 as possible, because today, like I said, I was at 1,450, and they already took 10 from me this morning. So it's a game. I've been getting subscribers continuously for the last 8 hours, about every 10 to 15 seconds, and my numbers didn't go up one, but they went down 10. So my idea behind the Patriot Swarm is that we need to get the Patriots to rally around each other. And look at what Antifa does. They make a call to mommy's basement. They've got their little network of heathens. They make one call or one group text, and they have 100 people on the street, and within an hour. And you try to do the same thing. I use a real direct example that I'm familiar with. We had Douglas Ducote come out here to Pensacola, and the night before we met, he sent out an email. I bleed American. Hey there. He sent out an email and he says, "Hey folks, let's do a meet and greet at the Veterans Memorial in downtown Pensacola." Well, I think we had 12 people. They were great people. It was awesome. It was really a cool meet and greet, but it was a little ridiculous. That was that was 14 or 15 hours of notice to have everybody come out. And we got 15 people. It's not acceptable. We cannot win a battle if we can't get coordinated, if we can't get motivated, and if the people don't step up. So the idea with this swarm is to get a mass of people, a group of patriots that are at the beck and call. When a video comes up, then they look at the video. If the video says we need help, somebody got shut down, all those people move in one swarm and hit that subscribe button. And I realize that there are going to be cases when you don't necessarily agree with that person's particular content, or maybe it's the way they give the content, maybe it's their voice, maybe you don't like the way they look. But at this point, we have to do some sacrifices in order to get the greater good accomplished. And if you have somebody that you don't, for whatever reason, you don't particularly care for, then don't hit the bell. You can subscribe to them. Hey, Mike, you can subscribe to somebody without hitting the bell, and you won't get their notifications, but you have subscribed to them for support. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because Brother Dave over there got another channel dropped. He has had 4 channels removed from YouTube. He's got his 5th channel already up and going, but he had made it over 16,000 subscribers, even with 100% suppression, or at least 99% from YouTube. They attack him on a regular basis because he's very over the target with his information. And his new channel right now is called Inglorious Patriot. So anybody that knows Dave, or that's part of the group that came to me from Dave, and you're wondering where he is with Whirlwind Revolt, you need to get over there to Inglorious Patriot and get subscribed to him. Let's get him kicked back up. But my plan, there's going to be several of us in this network. I think I can comfortably say that RRC is going to be a part of it. Stony Stone, I'm sure that Dave is all in, and I'm pretty sure that we will have Bobby on board, and there's going to be some people that are going to be the core of the team that will handle the getting a channel out. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a video, and we're going to introduce somebody with a channel. Doesn't matter what the content is necessarily. We are running a Patriot group for the purpose of saving our nation and freeing our republic from this oppression. But what we need is a swarm of people. If they do a cooking show, but they're a hardcore patriot and they're willing to be a part of this swarm, then we need to make sure that we have them in a position to do it. So the idea is to get everybody up as close to 1,500 as possible, because 1,000 is the magic number, but too close to 1,000, the magic can be erased. That's why it's a magic number. They can go poof and it's gone. So we need to get people moving, get them up there. And the reason to get the people boosted is because it allows their channels to be promoted. They're brought out. YouTube will start recommending that channel once it's over 1,000. Before 1,000, you're in obscurity. The growth is almost 100% word of mouth. So you might accidentally get recognized, but I'm sure it's an accident. Uh, Kevin Moore fan, welcome. But hey, Benny. So what we're going to do, we're going to pick a video. We're going to one of us within the core team are going to do the video. We're going to pick two channels at a time, and we're going to put their links down below. And when we do the video, we say, okay, get them. And the swarm needs to move in and click, 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 get them moving, get them up over the 1,000. And what the reason for this, the real foundation of it, is just like Dave. He got his fourth channel taken down. So YouTube is going to be on a full assault against us until 2020. And, if we don't get a grip on it by shortly after that, then it will continue. But George Soros himself said there won't be a conservative channel left on social media or in the news, period, by the time 2020 hits. The only way we can fight that is to move across the computer like the hackers from the 1980s movie. We have to get a coalition of people that will get up, hit a few buttons on a computer, and do it. We need to start this process by getting Dave back up, because he's got one of the most powerful voices within the Patriot movement. That he can move a lot of people, and that's the key. And then we've got Stony Stone. This man has got an incredible amount of people that follow him. He's very well connected, and he is all in on this to move the Patriots. So I wanted to get on here. Amy Warwick, welcome, and Cyber54, good to see you. Wanted to get on here and talk about that because it's time for something to happen. And at the end of this, excuse me, if I can cough that lung up, I'll feel much better. Been with Dave for over 2 years. Right on. Yeah, I really like Dave. Yeah, the government doesn't like Dave. Let's say the free government likes Dave a lot, but the cabal, they don't like Dave. So we need to protect each other. We Republicans need to take back the House in 2020. Well, that's true. And part of that is learning how to move as a coalition. It's got to be treated a little bit like a military campaign. And I know not everybody's been in the military, but the process of coordinating a massive movement isn't a whole lot different in the military than it is in the civilian world. It requires people to motivate, to get themselves up and do it. Get up. All I mean is like sit up and hit your keyboard. We're not asking people to leave work and go rally somewhere and risk losing their job or anything like that. We're asking for computer jockeys, people that are willing to sit up, hit some keys, and then sit back down and finish eating their chips and dip or whatever they're doing. Yesterday I had to refollow American Joe. Just had to shout out and check your subscription, double check, make sure yeah, that's a good point, Mike. Double check your subscriptions, because like I said, I've been getting a new subscriber every 10 to 15 seconds according to my phone, and instead of my numbers going up, they froze me at 1,450, and this morning they took 10 away. So the games have begun. I'm on their radar, and we have to be able to move this thing so that if somebody gets kicked out, a channel gets erased, within a minute they have their next channel up, and we have a swarm moving to boost that channel up. Grandfather was a pilot for the Army One before it became the Marine One. I'm fearful for the crookedness of 2020, but I'm happy to be digital warrior. Amy, good to hear it. I worry about the potential of corruption too, but learning how to move as a swarm, as a mass of people, will also help us in other things in the future. But you got to talk to your friends, you got to talk to your fellow subscribers. um, as a matter of fact, everybody that is watching this right now, um, if you don't make videos, that's fine. You might just put it in the comments when you watch videos that you're part of the swarm and you're trying to help recruit others. If you do make videos, you need to introduce yourself and introduce the Patriot swarm and whoever subscriber list. Make it so if you're watching this video, become part of the Patriot swarm, prepared to act, move accordingly. When one of the people that's in the core group, one of the video producers actually targets a channel, we need to all move on it. But we can all be part of the swarm. We can all recruit for the swarm. But if um, too many chickens are squawking at the same time, you can't hear the egg drop, so to speak. We've got to make sure that we have a certain group of people that are putting the names forward and introducing the channels. That way, it's not 10,000 channels popping up all at once from 50 or 60 different creators. We need to focus on 2 to 3 channels at a time, swarm them, bring them up to the 1,500 mark if we can, and then do another set of 2 to 3 channels, swarm them, get over there, bring them up. If a channel drops, if somebody gets kicked off, we need to immediately come up and do a video and say, look, they just lost their channel. We need to get over there. This is their new link. Link is in the description. Move. Everybody move. Let's get them. And everybody needs to move. The hardest thing that we have as patriots is complacency. Everybody just waits. And we got to quit waiting, because waiting is what's caused us to lose our First Amendment without a single word spoken. You don't think we've lost it? You try to say some certain things on YouTube and watch how fast you go black. You will disappear from here in a quick minute. Pennsylvania Prepper, welcome. Good to see you. Great Informer, good to see you, brother. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you've been listening about the swarm, because I think it's going to work. So, from you guys, if you're big or small, if you got one subscriber, want to make a quick video, make a quick video, 20 or 30 minutes, 2 minutes, and just say, I am such and such, but I would recommend you use your name. Such and such is my name. Introduce yourself. Say, I am a member of the Patriot Swarm, and I'm looking to recruit you to join us. You can refer them back to this video for an extra. If you think you can do the explanation yourself, that would be work too. Just that way, everybody's on the same page. And like I said, after this video, I want to do a test run on this thing, and I'm going to have Dave's link under here. He's Inglorious Patriot. It's going to be the first one, and I want to do number 2. I'm going to be introducing DM Donna Marie. We're going to experiment with this. We're going to see if you can all move at one time, because it's she's got 488 people that follow her right now. She's one of the best moderators that's moving on the net anywhere. So she's a very important key member of the team, because she can handle these live streams, and she can handle the chat boards. She's familiar with the rules of YouTube, very familiar, and she will enforce them for the protection of the channels that she moderates for. So start right now. Go to DM, and she's in the chat. Click her name, hit that subscribe, if you want to have the information coming from her when she goes live, hit the bell. If you want to just be a supporter, don't hit the bell. I mean, what I'm saying is you don't need to overwhelm yourself with information like they're going live or they put up a video if you're not 100% into that channel. And I think that's why a lot of people don't do these mass subscription things, because they think, oh, well, I don't want to get the notifications every single time that person does something. That's fine. Just hit the subscribe. Don't hit the bell. You will be supporting them, but you won't be overwhelmed with notifications. So that's how we have to play the game. Um, so anyway, we're doing Dave on Inglorious Patriot to get his numbers back up, because he's going to help all of us, and we're going to help him. And the number 2 is DM Donna Marie. Let's do it. Let's move. Get everybody you know and get them over there. Another thing is, please don't use the S word in the chat unless it is in a well-structured sentence, because YouTube will strike the channel if you use subscribe. If you say I subbed or subscribed without a sentence or whatever, they call that adult content and they'll flag the channel. So just say, look, I followed you. I'm following you. I became part of your family. Use the creative words, because like I said, we've already lost our First Amendment. You have to learn to speak the code. And so I want everybody to take off right now. Inglorious Patriot is up right now. DM just posted it. And make sure, Donna, please put yours up there. And I'm going to put them in the chat down below, or in the comments after I get done with the live stream, in the description. And I want to see us move forward and be active, and let's do this. But anyway, so this is not a long live stream today. As a matter of fact, I don't know how long it is. I think I was up almost 30 minutes. I don't want to overwhelm people and want you to actually listen to the video and hear what it is. Yes, sub is flagged. They will do it. They call it adult content. Yeah, I know so many people say it. It's games. We have to learn their games. That's all part of this. When we develop this coalition, it also means understanding the rules that we are up against, the stupidity. It's beyond rules. It's just, frankly, it's stupidity. But if we don't follow the rules, then we're going to lose this battle before we ever fight it. So there's never allowed, unless your video has the adults only disclaimer where you have to tap I'm 18 or older before you can go into it. If your video has that on it, like our R-rated conservative does, then you can get away with a lot of stuff in your chat. In my video, it's an all audiences video. I try to keep myself demilitarized when I'm doing my videos, because it's not proper for me to be blowing people out of water with a bunch of profanity when I'm trying to get them information that is important to their daily lives. So do not use cuss words in the chat. They will be deleted, because they have to be deleted. If they're not, then the algorithm picks them up and the channel gets flagged. So we're going to all learn the rules. We're going to move across this thing like a well-oiled machine, and we're going to create the Patriot Swarm. So with that being said, thank you very much for joining me. Appreciate my mods. You guys are great. I will be putting the links down below. We're going to be doing DM. We're going to be going to get Dave back up where he needs to be, because he's one of the grandfather warriors that's going to be helping us. So he's very important to get back up and get stable. So I will leave it at that, and you guys have a wonderful day, and please stay in the fight.